Should Manchester United make Michael Carrick the official manager? Can Michael Carrick actually manage Manchester United? Let's get into it. First, let's talk about what Michael Carrick has already done. When he came into the team, Manchester United was in a very poor position. He came into the team and he brought structure, calmness, and a style of play. When Manchester United is playing right now, you can see that it's clearly playing as a team. It's not perfect football, but it's clearly an improvement. In my other video, I talked about the fact that Manchester United needs to fix certain positions, but if we look at the real problems in Manchester United, it's the basics. The basics needs to be fixed. There are so many times where simple passes don't go through. Most of our players don't know how to make consistent, good crosses. And when you look at through passes, simple passes that players are supposed to think fast and make, Manchester United suffers from our players not being able to do this. I made a video the last time where I talked about people were so impressed about Bruno Fernandes's through pass to Cunha. As I said, it was a good pass, but most of our players are supposed to be able to make these passes on a consistent basis. This is something that the teams like Barcelona, Real Madrid, their players know how to do these things consistently. And Manchester United needs to be in a position where our players are able to give passes to runs, and it should be simple. It should be second nature to them. It shouldn't be something that we need a special player to come in before we can make these type of passes and these type of deliveries. When it comes to crossing, all the team, most players need to be able to give consistent crosses. These are basics that I'm talking about here. These are basics. We need to get our basics right before we can even think about improving, because that is the foundation on which everything rests. The truth is that no matter what manager you bring into this current Manchester United team, they need to get better players. If you look at my other video, I talked about certain positions need to be fixed. If you bring Pep Guardiola in, he's not going to win the Champions League with his team. He would demand better players. And if you fix this team and give Michael Carrick the players that he needs, as I said, he will be able to work with them, because we've already seen a clear improvement from when he came. Amorim went away, he came in, and we've seen a clear structure, a clear style of play, calmness around our team. If he gets the better players to fix those positions that we talked about, he would be able to push the team into the next step. The qualities about Michael Carrick that we see already is the fact that he's very calm. He's made changes that has actually impacted game and has caused us to win, or at least get a draw. We know he's very intelligent. He used to be a midfielder. Not to say that because he's a midfielder, we can clearly see how him being a midfielder is actually impacting the way that our midfield is playing right now. That's his intelligence. He's also encouraging. There was one time where Diego Dalot made a pass and it was very laughable, but he laughed a little bit, but then he caught himself and then he actually clapped, encouraged the players. And also, he's very encouraging. Whenever the team is in the losing position, he keeps encouraging them. He never puts his head in his hands and go, oh my God, what's going to happen? No, he tries to change the game, and he's always encouraging, thinking that we can at least get something out of every simple game that I've seen him manage. If we look at what Michael Carrick has done so far, the only way that I would say Manchester United should not give him the job is if Luis Enrique of PSG is actually available and is willing to take the job. But he's not. He's going to stay at PSG. So if you look at how the market is, I currently think that Michael Carrick is the best option that Manchester United has right now. Give him the job, fix the positions, and what he needs to do is that he needs to get on the players to fix the basics. If certain players just can't get the basics right, which is consistent crossing, being able to give through passes consistently, being able to give short passes that are better. If the players can do this, then those players need to be replaced as well. But at least he can work on them to get those basics right. And I think he'll be able to push us into the next step. So yes, I think Michael Carrick is the manager for Manchester United. But do you think he's the one, or do you think we need somebody else? Let me know in the comment section. Like, comment. It was nice talking to you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.